Certainly, once again, I'm honored to be here today. We honor Sister Cross, along with Bishop Hobbs, Sister Bracely, Sister Simmons, all of the faculty, to the students and parents who are here, and to the community. I'm honored today to have been given this assignment about 2 minutes ago to present to you our keynote speaker. Let me first congratulate Bishop Hobbs for his latest milestone in life, being a part of this district as well. And I want to say to him, thank you for being willing to serve our community. Let me also say I am very happy and proud of this entire school board for, in the last 12 months, you've shown remarkable strength in turning things around for our children. And I want you to know, on behalf of the community, not just clergy, the community, we are thankful to you, because nobody knows better than we how bad we need help. But this board has been strong, all 5 members, and they have been diligent in making things happen for the children of this district. And so I want to just say thank you on behalf of our community, and to let you know that we're still praying for the district, and we're still working hard to make sure that things happen. That's the only reason I got up this early on a Saturday morning, because as you very well know, Saturday is a day of rest. But thank God for a friend like Betty Cross, who don't ask you, are you available? She just tell you what she wants. And certainly I am honored. I do want to also recognize my legislator, Mr. Robert Triano, along with his lovely wife, who's with us on today. We thank them for their sacrifice to be here as well. And again, for every one of you. I'm grateful today for the privilege of introducing our keynote speaker, one who really needs no introduction. And I'm more excited because she has accepted the challenge to return to our district just to help us do things that we can do. Certainly, I don't have a bio before me, but I do know that she is one of the alumni of this particular district. And the good news is that through all of her success in life, she has been right here in this village to help Hempstead and Nassau County to grow. And that means a lot. So I come today with great anticipation and enthusiasm to hear what she will say to us, but also to follow her direction. As you heard Mr. Brown say earlier, Brother Julius Brown, he said that he told me I couldn't be a teacher and he couldn't be a preacher. I'm glad to hear that. I like that statement. So having said that, I'm honored to have one of the greatest superintendents that this district have ever had, in the person of Sister Susan Johnson. She will come at this time and she will give us a message that she come from her heart. Let us just stand and put our hands together for the superintendent of the Hempstead School District, Sister Susan Johnson.
Thank you, Reverend Watson, for that introduction. To the Board of Education, Central, District, and Building Administrators, dignitaries and guests, PTA representatives, teachers and staff, community, parents, and students, good morning. Good morning. I am truly humbled and proud this morning to be standing before you as your superintendent of schools. I thank this Board of Education for the opportunity and their support to serve in this capacity. But more importantly, I am proud to stand before you and state I am a proud graduate of the Hempstead Union Free School District. This school year has been one of the most challenging in my 30-plus years in education. How many superintendents in their first week of employment can say the first letter you receive states in part, your district's annual professional performance review, as we know as the APPR, your plan is due and must be approved by the State Education Department by January 17, 2013. Your failure to comply with this request will result in a loss of $3.5 million in state aid in the middle of your school year. How many of us can stand before you and say this? How many superintendents in their first week of employment can say that the second letter they received states in part, your middle school is a failing school and the district is given 4 options to choose from to restructure the school. Your plan must be submitted and approved by the State Education Department by February 28, 2013. How many superintendents in their first week of employment can say that the third letter you receive in part, your high school has been restructured and you must inform the State Education Department by February 28th what the district's intentions are for the high school moving forward? You get the picture now, because I can definitely continue with more letters received within the first month. We have a tremendous opportunity before us, but we have also many challenges that will continue before we can address the district and move it forward. Hempstead High School, built in 1971. Middle School, built in 1920. Franklin Elementary School, built in 1926. Fulton Elementary School, built in 1925. Jackson, Maine Elementary School, built in 1929. Jackson Annex, built in 1955. Barack Obama Elementary School, built in 1929. Marshall School, built in 1953. So out of the 8 buildings which the district owns, 60% of them were built 90 years ago. Out of the 8 buildings which we own, 2 were built 60 years ago. So out of the 8 buildings which we own, only 1 building was built 40 years ago. Have the local, state, and federal mandates changed in the last 90 years? Yes. Have we adjusted our facilities to accommodate these changes? No. Middle school, 14 double portables. Franklin, 4 portable classrooms. Fulton, 4 portable classrooms. Jackson, Maine, 4 portable classrooms. Jackson Annex, 16 portable classrooms. Barack Obama, 4 portable classrooms. Marshall Elementary School, 10 portable classrooms. 56 portable classrooms at 7 buildings equates to 1,600 of our elementary students, approximately 55% of our elementary population, having the strong possibility of not sitting in a regular classroom for the first 7 years of their instruction in the Hempstead School District. How many of you seated here this morning can say you waited that long to sit in your first classroom? Rhodes Elementary School has been closed for the last 9 years. Rhodes must be open as an elementary school. This project would benefit the district in that it would benefit and alleviate the necessity of many of the portable classrooms in the district. The district has begun this process by contracting the district architect and obtaining estimate costs for the planning of the knocking down of the existing building and construction of a replacement building. Let me reiterate, I did not state the reopening of the Rhodes Elementary School will alleviate all portables in the district. That's very important, because with 1,600 students right now sitting in portables, we're going to have to look at our other schools, and because we are landlocked, we're going to have to start to develop up, build second and third levels on our schools. One alternative to the opening of the Rhodes School would be a STEM school for elementary students: science, technology, engineering, and mathematics. We need to start and build the foundation with our little ones. And I don't have to point out to you that this initiative was spearheaded by the President of the United States in his first term of office. The Hempstead Union Free School District educates from pre-kindergarten through 12th grade on a daily basis 6,561 students. The district's elementary class sizes range from 18, and in some cases we have 30, where we have to provide a teaching assistant. This is not contributed to how we want to staff our schools, but the limitations due to space considerations. We cannot, we will not return to this pattern in the 2013-2014 school year. Services that our students need on a regular daily basis are not being offered. So therefore, as we move forward to open up for the 2013-2014 school year, we have Prospect Kindergarten Center opening, but it did not solve any problems in the district as far as the overcrowding on the elementary level. Yes, I know you say we have a number of students that go and attend schools out of district, charter schools, private schools, parochial schools, but the situation is we still are educating within the district 6,000 students. And therefore, the 500 plus students that are out of district have not impacted on our total enrollment as of today. We still have students on a daily basis registering to enter the Hempstead School District. So as we open in the 2013-2014 school year, Marshall School will be the pre-kindergarten school for the district. As you are aware, this year, because of some problems, we had to actually house our pre-kindergarten population in 4 different schools. The planning this year, we will open Marshall School in September as our pre-kindergarten center. From Marshall, we move to Prospect. Prospect will house our kindergarten population. We are looking at housing approximately 500 students in this facility. Once we move from Prospect, we look at 6 elementary schools that will be open to us in September 2013. Those 6 elementary schools will house grades 1 through 5. Each elementary school will house grades 1 through 5. We have a district employee, a former employee, who is currently reviewing the catchment areas of each elementary school in the district. We no longer will be busing students from one side of the community to the other, which was due to the closing of the Rhodes Elementary School. Each student will be reporting in September to the school in their catchment area. We are looking at class sizes that will be approximately 25 students in each class. On the elementary level, pre-K, kindergarten, and first grade, instructionally, a teaching assistant will be assigned to each one of those grade levels. As we move into the 2013-2014 school year, our theme will be Return to Basics. And in order for us to do that, we must make sure that the staffing at each one of our elementary schools takes this into consideration. We will provide the appropriate leadership to make sure they are able to comply with the mandate on the local, state, and federal levels. We will be employing a principal, assistant principal, a classroom teacher. We're going back to a reading specialist and a mathematics specialist at each one of our elementary schools. Moving our PPS department from a central location but to a building level. We will have a team of a psychologist, a social worker, and that special needs teacher that will be there to immediately address the needs of those students that need that, as opposed to having paperwork completed in a process where sometimes it takes months for our students to be received. We're looking at speech therapists, a registered nurse, our special contained needs teacher, resource room teacher. In the special areas, we're going to have our music teachers, our art teachers, where they're not commuting, losing time, traveling from one school to the other, but they will be housed at each elementary school. In addition, the appropriate level of staffing in the cafeteria, custodial, attendance, teaching assistants, security, and clerical will be closely looked at, so the staffing will be for each individual school and not where the services are shared, where you compromise what is being offered at each school. Each district employee, as we open those doors in September 2013, will know exactly what they're responsible for and not have to guess at any point. All right. As I indicated to you, we have our middle school and our high school, which are actually being restructured at this time. I stated the district had received a letter from the state where they wanted us to restructure our middle school by September 2013. That's a task. If you're really going to do it right, you can't do it in a couple of weeks. So with the leadership of the cabinet and as well as the building level at the middle school, we actually submitted a request to the state education department where for this year, coming up, 2013, we will be looking at restructuring the district so that when the school opens up the following year, we will have a plan in place to accommodate the needs and address the needs of those students at each one of those secondary environments, the high school as well as the middle school. The smaller school concept has some merit, however. The Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation has published its findings after 10 years and $3 billion being spent to implement smaller high schools. The study concluded smaller schools have no effect on graduation rates. Hence, smaller schools does not necessarily imply improved student performance. Hempstead High School will open with one leader, executive principal for the 2013-2014 school year. The appropriate staff will be assigned to the executive principal so that the mission of that high school will be able to be fulfilled. We will look at our guidance department as we complete our master schedule, where that schedule will be driven by the needs of our students. Yes. This will ensure that the students are programmed accurately and programmed accordingly to their career goals. The offering of a more expansive course of electives for our students will be available to them in September. The return to suites for our departments on the secondary level is something that we will implement back in September. It's important that our colleagues are able to communicate and discuss the needs of each individual student in that school. We are looking at a partnership with the Nassau Community College to start up a nursing program for our students at the high school. We're looking at a program at Hofstra University so that we can start our students in a law degree program. And in addition, we're looking at a program at Adelphi University so that we can start our students in a social work program. Right. We're looking to to expand the services in our library so it's open to our students beyond the school day. We have staff that's ready and willing and able to work. Our students need to be able to complete projects in there. We're going to have structured programs for them, as well as giving them the opportunity to complete their homework assignments. We're going to put in place a program for our athletes so that we don't wait until they're failing courses to say take them off the list. But we're going to make sure that we have in place before this occurs services to make sure that they continue that sport from the beginning to the end of that season. We're going to expand our programs, which we offer to our programs. We want to include them in the process of educating their students and preparing them for their life, as well as develop alternative intervention programs on the secondary level for our students so that the end result is not that they're suspended for the rest of the school year, but we have programs in place that will accommodate them so that they won't miss any of their instruction, but they'll be able to continue with that instruction and make sure that they don't miss a beat when it comes to their education. Yes. The district has made remarkable progress updating its technology district-wide. Our instructional technology infrastructure improvements include all desktop computers have been wired, internet access, connectivity, facilitating full integration of technology in every classroom. All district buildings currently have fiber optics wiring infrastructure with back-end switching and firewall hardware based on 1 gigabyte connectivity and upgraded to 10 gigabytes. Our newest location, our annex, where we house our Hype Academy, is also connected wirelessly to our school network. A wide variety of educational software is licensed and available for use in the classrooms by our teachers and our students. Some of those programs include READ, System 44, Fast Math, the district website, Power School, Discovery Education, Learning A through Z, NovaNet, Castle Learning, Web 202 tools. The district acknowledged that it was a time to address deficiencies in the technology infrastructure area by identifying critical needs for computer technology, supporting what is coming in the future for us, where we're going to have all testing by our students on the computers, and we're making sure that this is done in a timely fashion. The state has indicated that the district will be receiving additional funds to purchase computers as well as the software that the students will be needing. The technology department determined that all classrooms in K through 8 will need a setup of a 6-1 desktop computers to enable access to instructional technology as well as what is coming down the pike, computer-based testing. In addition, we have also determined that our communications infrastructure needed to be upgraded to facilitate access to phones and voicemail, among other capabilities. In response to this request, our Board of Education, in a historical decision at its November 2012 meeting, approved 2 major projects to bring the school district to the 21st century in terms of technology and infrastructure to support the instructional integration. One is Project 19. It's the new voice-over IP telephone system, a project that upgrades to a brand new telephone system at all buildings in the district, which enables voicemail with capabilities for emailing voice messages, making school-specific and even district-specific announcements. In addition, it allows for full integration with our Active Directory and email system, therefore ensuring compliance with school emergencies and safety communications guidelines. The second project, Project 20, new computer technology. Infrastructure is a project that allows financing of the acquisition of all new 1 desktop computers for every classroom, as well as all necessary wiring and connectivity, including the new furniture, the tables and chairs, which some of you can witness right now because this process is taking place, as well as to comply with the testing mandates. This project will be completed at the end of this month, 2013. The new leadership of the district established a priority on revenue recovery, compliance and efficiency goals related to student records and state reporting. As part of this initiative, the Superintendent's Office, Central Registration, and the Department of Technology working together to improve data collection, sharing, and updating of student information for reporting, state compliance, management, and planning purposes. Non-compliant and poor past practices have resulted in unchecked district school student databases and millions of dollars in staff and tuition payments. Further loss of revenue was found for uncollected tuition for our students under the McKinney-Vento legislation living in substandard housing conditions. The current administration launched an emergency response to stop these revenue stream losses, appointing dedicated personnel to analyze the databases for students' current school placements and to investigate tuition claims. McKinney-Vento students, incarcerated, foster children, juvenile delinquency placements are included in these special student populations and are part of the effort for compliance. Immediate steps were taken to comply with federal rules regarding student residency and student registration. This fact-finding initiative has already saved the district over $1 million. In upgrading this initiative, we will feature online access to registration, appointments, and a confidential intake process on-site and online via secure connection of the district's newly updated website. We have covered a lot of areas, pre-K through 12, but the one thing I want you to take away with you today is that the district is returning to basics. And in order for us to accomplish this, it's very important. And as you know, and within this speech, it's never been about I, it's we. And as I indicated at the beginning of this speech, it's every job title in this district working together to make this dream come true. So in closing, we have a long journey ahead of us. Out of the 6,561 students that attend schools in the Hempstead Union Free School District, we have not done our part to assure their future. I have a few questions which we need to ask ourselves today. Are we doing all we can do to prepare our students for success in college? Are we doing all we can do to prepare our students for success in their careers? Are we doing all we can do to prepare our students for success in life? We are all accountable. We have all been called to set the stage for our future generations. Let's not let them down. Thank you.
Let's give it up. Give another round of applause, please. Please, Mrs. Day, bear with me for a few minutes. At this time, we're going to have Bishop Hobbs. Let's give another round of applause. He's going to greet you. We're going to be finished in 1 minute.
To our president of the Board of Ed, Mrs. Betty Cross, let's give her a hand. To our other board members, rest of our board members, Trustee Brazeley, Trustee Simmons, and Trustee Ray in his absence. Let's give our board a hand. to our superintendent, to our staff, and to everyone that's here today, I greet you on behalf of the Board of Education and also as Deputy Mayor of the Village of Hempstead. I am honored to be able to serve in a dual capacity as Vice President of the School Board, as Deputy Mayor of the Village of Hempstead. It is time for us to work together with the village and the school district to make sure that our children get the best education that they can. Someone asked me if I was going to, sit down and resign from the school board being elected trustee to the village. I told them no. It would be, thank you. It would be easy for me to step aside because there is a hard road ahead of us to move this district forward. There's misinformation out there. There are people that talk about the school district but never come to meetings and offer a way to fix it. And so, to do the political correct thing, it would be easy for me to resign and just take care of the village business, but I'm too committed to our children to run away. I'm staying here to make sure we move forward. Thank you.
Thank you, thank you. We'll hear from Ms. Simmons. Let's give her a round of applause as she comes. Not so long, Ms. Simmons.
Good morning to our president and to her, to the staff here at our schools, and to our legislator and his wife, and to the board. I am just very impressed this morning with our state of the school. And I'm glad that someone is here to hear it, because like we do have a lot of negative things said about our district. But you have to be here to know what's really going on. And our superintendent has really...
don't know what's going on here. That was commercial.
Our superintendent has really laid out the past, the future, and the present. And we thank you for that information, because she did give us a lot of information. And it's a lot of work that we have to do. She can't do it by herself.
That's right.
The board can't do it with just us. We have to reach out to our parents, to our community, to our residents, and to our religious community to make sure that everything is together. Don't criticize us so much. Help us. Come out to our meetings. Like the Bishop said, so you don't come to a board meeting, you don't hear what's going on, and you have to know, as they say on TV, you got to be in it to win it. So you better come on in to the board meeting so you know what's going on. Thank you again, Superintendent Johnson.
Let's give her a round of applause. Give her a round of applause. Ms. Bracely. Give her a round of applause. She's also a Hempstead graduate.
Good morning, Tigers. I am excited to be here. Protocol has already been set. I'm appreciative to everybody in your respective places, but I'm excited today. I'm excited about us having the opportunity to restore the roar. It is time for us to restore the roar in Hempstead. So I'm excited for each of you. I know we're only going to multiply. I know that we are going to have everything in place for our children. We are going to have productions on this stage again, like we did when I was in school. This auditorium is going to be filled with staff and parents and everybody in the community. Our children are going to excel, and I'm excited about it. Thanks for coming.
Let's give her another round of applause. Trustee Ray. See, that's what you're a little late, my child. But I think we'll forgive you. But you really missed something.
Yes, you did. And don't worry, I'll make sure I get the information, Madam President. I love the colors, the black and gold. You know? How's everybody doing? Superintendent, I look forward to receiving. I apologize, I'm just coming from my church, but I look forward to receiving the information and engulfing it. And I love the crowd. Thank you, Hempstead community. Thank you. This is very inspiring, empowering. I thank my president, Ms. Cross, Ms. Johnson, her whole team for the vision to do something like this about transparency. I thank our county officials, Legislator Troiano coming, all my staff and teachers that taught me when I was here at Hempstead High School. I appreciate you, and just let's keep, again, building the bridges, connecting, and again, let's stop talking about it and be about it, and let's work together. So thank you, everybody. Madam President.
Give him a round of applause. That's another one of our Hempstead graduates. I'm so very, very proud of you. Now, would you give it up for our county legislator? Would you please come forward? We're going to answer question periods right after this. Let's give him a round of applause.
Thank you. I'm excited too. Can I be an honorary Tiger today? Come on, can I be an honorary Tiger? Thank you. You've been here long enough to get your jacket off, and already you've laid out an audacious plan for progress in Hempstead schools.
That's right.
And you've challenged everybody that's on staff to work with you, and you said, in different words, it takes teamwork to make the dream work.
Right.
But can I be part of that? Yeah. I want it, right? So we've been threatening to actually get together and meet to see how I can give the district some money. Yeah. Let's actually do that, all right? So let's create a schedule and put me in that plan, all right? And Ms. Cross, hold me accountable. And we're going to come together and try and find a way to help build on that plan with some money from Nassau County. Congratulations to you. Thank you. Good luck. And let's move Hempstead schools forward.
Listen, I officially make you an honorary Tiger. Okay, officially for the rest of your life. All right? So you are with us whether you like it or not.
I'm with you, I like it.
Love it. Let's give him another round of applause. Now, we're going to move right along.